Liverpool fans, big news is dropping. From a Liverpool versus Man United transfer war to Florian Wirtz speaking about Salah, plus Szoboszlai and Salah criticism, and a special message for Ryan Gravenberch. Before we start, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Liverpool news. What time is the FA Cup draw? Ball numbers, TV channel, how to watch and potential opponents. FA Cup quarterfinal draw details, including the day, time, ball numbers, TV channel, and how to watch it live after Liverpool beat Wolves to secure its spot in the next round. Liverpool bounced back from its defeat to Wolves with a comfortable FA Cup win on Friday. A 3-1 win thanks to goals from Andy Robertson, Mohamed Salah, and Curtis Jones put the tie to bed. Hwang Hee-chan scored a late consolation goal. Full player ratings were produced on the encounter. In the fifth round, as is the case throughout the competition, there are no replays, and so the game could go to extra time and penalties. VAR is introduced at this point in the tournament, though, and the referee is Farai Hallam, who drew praise for his performance at Anfield, as the Reds beat Barnsley earlier in the competition. What time is the FA Cup draw? Now, all eyes are on the draw for the next round, and the FA has confirmed that it will be made on Monday, March 9th, live on TNT Sports in the UK. The draw will take place at the London Stadium ahead of West Ham United versus Brentford. It will also be streamed on YouTube for those unable to get in front of a television. It is expected that the draw will begin at approximately 7:05 p.m. UK time, 2:05 p.m. ET, during the pre-match coverage from West Ham. Presented by TNT Sports commentator Darren Fletcher and pundit Ali McCoist. The draw itself will be made by the former Manchester City goalkeeper Joe Hart. Quarterfinal FA Cup draw ball numbers: 1. Southampton, 2. Port Vale, 3. Manchester City, 4. Leeds United, 5. Arsenal, 6. Liverpool, 7. Chelsea, 8. West Ham United or Brentford. The FA Cup quarter-finals will be played around the weekend of Saturday, April 4th and Sunday, April 5th. There are no Premier League matches scheduled to take place across those few days. In another news, Liverpool plan talks with ideal midfielder as FSG gets serious about €40 million deal. Liverpool plan to hold talks with Caleb Yarenki to convince him to move to Anfield, according to a report, as sources tell Team Talk about the Reds' desire to sign former Aston Villa winger Moussa Diaby. Sources have told us that Liverpool plan to make 4 or 5 major signings in the summer transfer window. One of the areas that Liverpool owners Fenway Sports Group FSG plan to strengthen is central midfield. Liverpool to hold talks with Caleb Yarenki. According to Anfield Watch, Liverpool have identified Caleb Yarenki as a potential target for the summer transfer window. The Ghana international is on the books of Nordsjælland at the moment and is considered one of the best young midfielders in Europe. The Liverpool-centric news outlet has claimed that Liverpool made an approach to Nordsjælland to sign Yarenki in the January transfer window and remain keen on a 2026 summer deal. The defending Premier League champions have arranged to hold talks with Yarenki's representatives during the March international break. The report has added, in this crucial period to determine Yarenki's future, his agents and his family members will tour a number of clubs to hold discussions about their prospective visions for the future. During this process, Liverpool officials will have an opportunity to present their plans and try to convince Yarenki's representatives over a move to Anfield. Anfield Watch has also explained why Liverpool are so keen on Yarenki. The report has observed, Yarenki is seen as an ideal profile by Liverpool because he can play in a number of different midfield roles, holding midfielder to a box-to-box num, 8, and even as a fullback. There is a belief that he could become an excellent squad player while also having the potential to be a starter in the future. Liverpool in contact to sign Moussa Diaby. Our transfer correspondent, Fraser Fletcher, has reported that Liverpool are giving serious thoughts to the prospect of signing Moussa Diaby in the summer transfer window. Diaby starred for Aston Villa in England and is now doing well at Al Ittihad in the Saudi Pro League. Arne Slot's side are on the hunt for a long-term successor to Mohamed Salah, who could leave the Reds at the end of the season. Sources have told us that Liverpool believe that Diaby could replace Mohamed Salah on the right side of their attack. We understand that Al Ittihad are willing to sell the France international winger for around €40 million or £35 million or $47 million. Fraser Fletcher has reported that Liverpool are in close contact with Diaby's representatives over a 2026 summer move. Liverpool scout Maghnes Akliouche. Our transfer insider, Graham Bailey, has reported that Liverpool are interested in AS Monaco star Maghnes Akliouche too. Lyle Diaby. Akliouche is also a France international and has been playing predominantly as a right winger this season. The 24-year-old, who can also operate in attacking midfield, has scored 6 goals and given 7 assists in 34 matches in all competitions for Monaco so far this season. Sources have told Graham Bailey that Liverpool are looking at Akliouche as a potential replacement for Mo Salah. We understand that Liverpool scouts watched the winger in action for AS Monaco in their 3-1 victory over Paris Saint-Germain in Ligue 1 last Friday. In another news, Liverpool, Man United explode into race for jaw-dropping Ligue 1 talent who just tore PSG apart. Premier League giants Liverpool and Manchester United have joined the growing list of admirers for Monaco attacking talent. Maghnes Akliouche, Team Talk understands. Tottenham Hotspur and Newcastle United have both been tracking the highly rated 22-year-old for more than 12 months and continue to monitor his progress closely. Indeed, Spurs were strongly tipped to sign the France international over the last 2 transfer windows. However, sources say the race for the Monaco starlet is now intensifying, with 2 more English heavyweights entering the picture. Liverpool are understood to have added Akliouche to their shortlist as they assess potential attacking reinforcements ahead of the summer window. The Merseyside club are actively considering options to succeed Saudi target Mohamed Salah, whose future at Liverpool FC looks increasingly uncertain heading into the off-season. Our sources has already revealed that Liverpool have been informed that 3 of their leading attacking targets, Michael Olise, Bradley Barcola and Desire Douze, are currently unavailable. That situation has forced the club to broaden their search. One player who has emerged strongly on their radar is Jan Diomande of RB Leipzig, who is currently viewed internally as a leading candidate. Liverpool, United scouts watch Akliouche destroy PSG. Nevertheless, Liverpool's recruitment team are continuing extensive work on alternative targets, a process that has brought Akliouche firmly into consideration. Sources have informed us that scouts from the Merseyside outfit were present in Paris on Friday to watch Akliouche in action for AS Monaco FC during their impressive 3-1 victory over Paris Saint-Germain at the Parc des Princes. Akliouche delivered a standout display in the French capital, scoring Monaco's opening goal and creating their third in a performance that further underlined his rising reputation. Sources have told us that representatives from Manchester United were also in attendance, with the Old Trafford club emerging as a fresh admirer of the Monaco playmaker. United are actively exploring the market for an attacking midfielder capable of operating across the front line. They have also been tracking Diomande, but Akliouche's versatility and creativity have now seen him added to their shortlist. In addition, United are keeping tabs on impressive Bournemouth star Marcus Tavernier as they assess multiple profiles for the role. Akliouche's ability to play centrally, drift wide and influence the final third is understood to be a key attraction for both clubs, and with Newcastle and Tottenham already firmly in the frame, the battle for his signature is likely to come to a head in the upcoming window. In another news, Florian Wirtz reveals truth about Mohamed Salah relationship at Liverpool. Florian Wirtz has opened up on how Mohamed Salah helped him during his early days at Liverpool, dismissing any rumours of tension between the two in the process. The German international, of course, arrived at Anfield last summer, becoming the club's most expensive signing in a deal that could have also seen him go on to break the Premier League record, before Alexander Isak subsequently took both titles. Having struggled initially to settle into his new surroundings, Wirtz increasingly looks to have found his feet at Liverpool, although his role since arriving has led to some speculation about his relationship with Salah. There have been suggestions that the Egyptian has been left unhappy with Wirtz, and other new signings, getting an increased role in the side. Salah's outburst against the club and Arne Slot in December did nothing to dispel any theories of discontent within the dressing room. Wirtz, though, now looks to have poured cold water on any such claims, revealing how Salah helped to settle him in during the latest episode of the Reds Roundtable, in which he appeared alongside Jeremy Frimpong and Georgi Mamadashvili. Asked which players he is closest to, Wirtz replied, "Jeremy's my day one, you know. It's like this. Also, Mo Salah always tried to speak with me. He came also young to Liverpool, and as a big signing, and he tried just to speak to me and make me feel free, you know." Reflecting further on his decision to move to Liverpool from Bayer Leverkusen, Wirtz added, "For me it took a little bit longer to decide really, because I was in my area with all my family and friends, so it was not an easy step. But Liverpool was the first club who approached me to speak and tried to convince me to join the club, so it showed 100% commitment, and it felt 100% right." I have to say something about that because the interest from Liverpool started during the season. We were still in Leverkusen, and from the day I had interest from Liverpool, I found out they were also interested in Jeremy. So we were sitting next to each other in the changing room, and every day we spoke to each other. We were sitting next to each other and speaking every day how it is going, and it can be so cool if we can come here together. For me it was easy, we had a lot of new players and I was with Georgie for the first 2 weeks in the same hotel, so we would drive to training together. Of course Jeremy, because I knew him from before, but also the other players, they always tried to make me feel good. In another news, Mohamed Salah and Dominik Szoboszlai blasted over nonsense Liverpool training session. Mohamed Salah and Dominik Szoboszlai came under fire from former Spurs manager Tim Sherwood after their actions in training as the Reds prepare to face Galatasaray. Mohamed Salah and Dominik Szoboszlai have been criticised by former Tottenham manager Tim Sherwood after the pair was seen throwing a weighted ball to each other. Liverpool will return to action Tuesday evening for the first leg of its Champions League round of 16 tie against Galatasaray. The Reds return to Istanbul, having previously fallen 1-0 to the same side during the league phase in September. The Reds are expected to field the same squad that defeated Wolverhampton Wanderers on Friday, a win that secured their spot in the FA Cup quarter-finals. Liverpool will find out its opponents for the quarter-finals of the competition in a draw this evening. Players conducted their final preparations for the game before heading to Turkey this afternoon. In a clip shared by Sky Sports, Salah and Szoboszlai were seen throwing a weighted ball to each other over the crossbar before the warm-up. While the squad was praised for its positive atmosphere ahead of the fixture, Sherwood slammed the nonsense behaviour from the Egyptian and the Hungarian. "What was that?" said Sherwood on Sky Sports Fan Club. "I have no idea what they are doing. Incredible. That baffles me, that's nonsense." Sherwood was left visibly frustrated by the clip, but didn't elaborate further. Federico Chiesa was a notable absence during Monday's training session. The winger, who has now been included in the Champions League squad after initially being left out at the start of the season, appears unlikely to feature tomorrow. No official explanation has been provided for his absence, with Liverpool's travelling squad still to be confirmed ahead of Arne Slot's press conference in Istanbul, where he may provide further details. Florian Wirtz's return on Friday was a much-needed boost following his absence just days earlier during the Premier League loss at Wolves. The 22-year-old is expected to be available again tomorrow, having rejoined his teammates in training on Monday. A number of academy players were also spotted with the squad, as well as the surprising addition of club's U21 coach and former Reds midfielder Jay Spearing in full training gear. Alexander Isak is gradually moving closer to returning to first-team training, but remains sidelined as he continues to recover from ankle surgery, which included treatment for a fractured fibula. Meanwhile, Wataru Endo faces a lengthy layoff and is unlikely to feature again this season following surgery on his left ankle, sustained last month against Sunderland. Right-back Connor Bradley and teenage centre-back Giovanni Leoni have both already been ruled out for the remainder of the season. Bradley had knee surgery in January, whilst Leoni underwent an operation on his ACL back in September. In another news, Ryan Gravenberch's partner sends three-word message after new Liverpool contract. Ryan Gravenberch has signed a new contract at Liverpool, and his partner, Cindy Perotti, has taken to social media to share her joy at the midfielder's decision to stay. Ryan Gravenberch's partner has shared her delight after the Liverpool midfielder committed his future to the club over the weekend. Since arriving from Bayern Munich in September 2023, Gravenberch has become a key figure in Arne Slot's squad. Gravenberch extended his 3-year association with the club into future seasons as he signed on the dotted line at the AXA training centre. The Red was accompanied by his partner Cindy Perotti and their daughter as he renewed his deal. Cindy shared a photograph of the family on Instagram, capturing the moment Gravenberch held the pen, with the contract laid out before him. The proud girlfriend cradled their daughter as they all beamed for the camera. She wrote alongside the post, "The journey continues," and added a red heart emoji. The 23-year-old has featured 123 times since joining Liverpool, netting 8 goals. Throughout his spell with Liverpool, he has claimed a Carabao Cup and a Premier League title. Gravenberch told LiverpoolFC.com, "I was really proud to extend my contract at such a big club. So I'm really happy that I can stay for many more years. I felt directly the trust from the club, also from the manager. The decision for me was easy to make. My family is also happy here. We are now here almost 3 years, so I know everything already. I'm happy that I'm here." Discussing his objectives for the remainder of the campaign, Gravenberch added, "For the short term, my aim is to end the season as good as possible. And for the long term, win many more trophies with Liverpool. I have a really nice relationship with the fans. When I do something good in the stadium, I hear them singing my chant." Supporters have been responding to the contract extension news, with one person saying, "We love you all being here. Ryan has grown so much at the club. Proper player, clearly a lovely family man, great to have you." Other supporters commented, "Get in. Yes, Ryan. Glad to have him for his peak years. And we love you, man. You deserve all of this." Gravenberch and Cindy announced the arrival of their daughter in August 2025, with Gravenberch sharing a black and white photograph of the proud parents holding their daughter's hand. Long Bickel has arrived. Gravenberch has the special date of his daughter's birth embroidered on his football boots. Cindy remains by her partner's side both on and off the pitch, celebrating his remarkable achievements when Liverpool were crowned champions last season, and is regularly seen at Anfield. That's all for today's Liverpool update. Let me know in the comments what you think about the transfer battle and Wirtz's comments about Salah. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications for more daily Liverpool news. See you in the next video.